What's going on, everybody? Just bringing you some game clips on. Has to be my favorite map in the game. Map is called Solar, and even though my dickhead friends like to be cute and funny with me, thinking that to vote the other map, thinking that they're being funny, I seem to do pretty decent on this map. I don't think I did all that well on this map on this go around, but of course we're playing our favorite game mode, Uplink, and bringing you some pretty good game footage. As far as I know, I think it's the next game that I actually do alright in, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it is, because, that was a quick game, which I didn't do good in. Anyway, I'm making a new category of just Advanced Warfare talk, and how I feel about the game going in now on my 4th day playing, and what I feel that needs to be changed, and what I feel that is good and should stay, and just getting new ideas and stuff. And I'm trying to make another video just before I go through a tough surgery process of me not being able to talk and eat for a few days after wisdom teeth. So I'm gonna make this last video up, and I know I'll probably get judged for it by my dickhead friends playing this video over the PlayStation. That's very cute of you guys, but the whole purpose of this video is to just give you my thoughts and opinions going forward, almost a week into the game. And of course next month I'm gonna do one of these again, just enough to keep me posted, keep you guys posted on how the game is going. So essentially, this is very similar to my likes and dislike video, but I'm gonna try to change it up more, because I can't just be like, this is what I like and this is what I dislike. Things that I'm really enjoying so far have been the smoothness of the game and the maps. The maps have been good. I think there's like 2 maps as Green Band or something stupid like that, and that map Ascend kind of sucks. But other than that, I feel like these maps were really good. They're all nice. At this map right here that we're going on switches sides, which is really cool, and so you end up having to go over to the other side of the map, which I find really cool. And then they end up locking the other side, which is very, very cool. Sorry for that short little mess up there. If that messed up, I ended up having to overwrite some of the commentary right then and there, which sucked. And this Share Factory doesn't do the best job on doing that, but I hope it came out clear. I'm gonna eventually find out, and if it doesn't, whatever, it's just one little mess up somewhere in the 3-minute marker, so I don't think anyone's really gonna be watching to be paying attention to that. But what I find the whole point was what I was saying before, is that this map's very cool. If you look over there on those blue big overheads right there that says the H, right there to my left, those trapezoid shaped doors open about halfway through the match, just like on the Tsunami, where it just goes off halfway through the game, and you end up going over to the other side. And if you don't, they nuke this half of the map with like some gas substance shit, and you're forced to go over there. I really, really think they did a very good job with the maps. That being said, I think that the Season Pass and the DLC maps are going to be kick-ass. So like I said before, I'd highly recommend getting those. So again, I'm on my 4th day playing, so that's just one of the things that I've really liked so far. Another thing I found really cool is, besides the flow, is just this, like, I just feel like it's so much easier for me to kill people in this game than it is in previous Call of Duties, which is weird, and it's hard to understand. And I don't want to give all the credit to Double Jump and go back to talking about Double Jump like I have before, but I feel like this Call of Duty is, because of the flow, because of the Double Jump, because of the servers, because of the maps and the guns, everything ties in together. It just makes it a 10 times better game to play. And, you know, on my 4th day again playing this is probably one of my favorite Call of Duties right now. And every Call of Duty that comes out is, like, good in a sense. And here we go. Here's one more transitioning over to the other side of the map. Having a hard time saying that. But transition over to this side of the map, and you have to come over here. Otherwise, like I said, they nuke you over there, and you're forced to come over here either way. And eventually, the door closes, and you're over here. This freaking game mode is awesome. Yeah, I'm fooling around over here. This is definitely the one where I get crushed by the falling door. I think it is. Maybe not. I was fooling around a little bit over by the door, one of these game modes, and I'm always mixing up my game modes because I'm always playing on the same maps. But I feel like one of these game modes on this map, I went laid underneath the door. I'm having a real hard time getting all my sentences tonight. That's just not that good. I went and laid underneath the door, and I got just crushed by it. My body was just sleeping there. But some of my, I don't want to say dislikes because I don't want to make it like that type of video again. But day 4, noticing some disadvantages of this game. They took out some of your key factors. Where the hell is the tomahawk and throwing knife? Where the hell is that? Oh, I'm sorry, futuristic bodies can't have that. Futuristic freaking aliens can't have tomahawks and throwing knives. So what are we gonna have in its place? No, we got these Semtexes and frags that just launch right the fuck out of buttfuck Alabama. Your arm, wherever the hell this is. I use that term a lot, so if I keep mentioning it, I'd probably come off as a strange dude, but it's an old saying. That's not the point. I'm rambling on and making myself seem like an idiot, but some of the disadvantages of this game is like just with those no tomahawks, no bouncing betties, no C4. That's some of your key tactics. That's some of the key strategies and things that I would use to make myself better in previous Call of Duties. I love the freaking throwing knife, and I loved putting down C4 and just throwing it up in a window or clearing a room. They don't have that in here. The other thing is that you only have your lethal grenades, so that means if you want a Semtex, well, guess what? You're not having a flashbang. But if you want flashbangs, you're not having a Semtex. They got rid of your tactical. Your tactical is that stupid ability that hardly anybody uses, and unless you have that visibility, which doesn't really make you invisible, you're kinda out in the open and it doesn't really do anything to affect you at all. But that's one of them. Of course, not having demolition, we've gone over this, is a big disadvantage to this game. I feel like they've taken out a lot of stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love this game, but what's going on? Like, they're missing so much stuff, and all they need to do is incorporate that into the game, and automatically it's back. I mean, this can, like I said before, it has the potential to be one of the best CODs, if not the greatest. And I've said that before, and I sound like a broken record now, but that's all they have to do. And I'm not getting views or anything crazy, but I know that, you know, we can try to spread the word. If one person sees it and says, I agree with this, and then make a video themselves, if they can't, if they do, or spread the word somehow, or the word can get out there just by one person, and that's all I'm really trying to do. Just get that word out there. That's awesome, dude. I love the mechanics, the mobility of this is awesome. You may think that you're gonna jump off the edge, but you save yourself because of the awesome mobile skills that you can use in this game, which they incorporated, which was brilliant on that part. And that map, Green Band. Stupid map, but there's big ass rectangle holes in the middle of the map, and you can I jumped over it and I was about to die, but I only did like a semi-jump. I didn't do a double jump. And I did like just a single jump, and I ended up falling in that hole, but I pressed the jump button again, and I jumped over it, and I saved myself. And that's another great thing that they incorporated in this game, was the mobility tactics that you can use just to hop around. And you know what I've yet to try is Infected in this game, but if you can use your double jump in Infected, of course the Infected's gonna have it, but think of all the places you can hide that might not get covered during Infected rounds. They might not check to look because, you know, it's a short time span in Infected. So you gotta think about that. I mean, you can literally get up on almost any platform and just hide there, which is incredibly awesome. So it makes you wonder about that, and I'm definitely gonna have to give that a shot. But those are definitely some of the key things that I had to bring up on day 4, I think it is for me. And I know I'm doing it day 4, so what's the difference between this and day 0? I've had much more experience with the game, and you know, maybe some of you haven't, but I've noticed a big difference. And from day 1 to now, and I've grown more opinions about this game since day 0. I mean, my likes and dislikes from that video that I made on day 0 haven't really changed, but maybe in the future they will. But Call of Duty, man, you can't take out the throwing knife in C4. You can't do that. I mean, it's one thing to get rid of Demolition, because maybe that wasn't like everyone's favorite. Maybe not a lot of people played it, and I said, let's incorporate a new game. But seriously, not everyone, again, a lot of people would use C4 and Tomahawk. That was a key essential part to a lot of people's tactical equipment, or lethal, excuse me. And they need to bring that back or do something about it, because this is ridiculous. Another dislike, actually, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm kind of neutral about it in the sense of it helps you, but it also fucks you over. The knifing system in this game. There's no lunge knifing, no panic knifing. It's more along the lines of, you're right up my ass and I have nothing to do. You press the melee button, quick, hope for a friggin' knife, and of course that other guy's doing it same time as you anyway. But if you go back just a few seconds back before I start talking about the knife, you see a guy try to knife me, and I was a foot away. And in old Call of Duties, I'd be dead. I was a little more than a foot away, but in old Call of Duties they had lunge knifing, which the guy would practically reach out and I'd get a friggin' arm span of 10 feet just to reach out and knife me, which was a little bullshit. So I'm glad they fixed that in a sense, but the knifing system is just as bad, if not worse, as Black Ops 2. I feel like Black Ops 2 actually was a little bit better for you, as in, you know, it was...
Well done, Sentinel. Satellite reset.